Hello, I am Joanne, and I will be your tour guide for this video lesson and science experiment, making a snowflake. With an adult or your family, have a talk about what you think snow is. If you have never seen snow, talk about what you think and imagine it to be. Here are some questions to help you. What is snow? How does it feel? Is it heavy? What does it smell like? What sound does it make when you walk on it? Where does it come from? Pause this video while you talk with your family or an adult. Feel free to do some drawings and to write down your thoughts. I hope you had a great discussion about snow. Now are you ready to make a snowflake? Here is a list of some materials that you will need to perform this experiment. To perform our experiment making a snowflake, we're going to take these three equally cut pipe cleaners and twist them into the shape of a star, like so. After you have twisted them into a star-like representation, then you can take a white string, tie on the end, like so. Then we're going to put this aside. I have here 2 cups of boiling water. We're going to add 1 tablespoon at a time to the boiling water. I found that it's easier to do it in a measuring cup jar like this instead of in the actual mason jar. We have to do 1 at a time, and I need a total of 6. I also found that using a solo cup or some disposable type of cup is really handy, other than using the box of borax, because pouring it out is kind of awkward and it gets messy. The solo cup just makes it a lot easier. Okay, I'm going to stir this a little bit more to dissolve all the borax. And then I'm going to add 1 drop of food coloring. Put a little bit more. Looks like we're ready. So I'm going to add this to the mason jar. Now kids, you probably want an adult to help you because you wouldn't want any boiling water to splash up in front of you or water can spill easily, so we wouldn't want to see anybody getting hurt. But however, parents can supervise. Okay, now we're ready to put our snowflake pipe cleaner into the mason jar. The experiment recommends that you use a wide mouth mason jar like this one. You can use a regular one, but once your star sets or your snowflake sets, then it can make it difficult to pull it out. A wide mouth will make it easier to pull it out. And then I'm going to just take and wrap my string around this pencil so that when I'm ready to check my snowflake and see how it's doing, I can pull it out. Now I made up ahead of time some to show you what it might look like. However, yours can look different. These ones I did yesterday. And you can see, even like a real snow more different. And this one here was done 12 hours difference in time. This is about 24 hours here. As you can see, the longer that you leave it in, the more crystals that you will have on your snowflake. And I also thought this jar that it was in was really cool for you to see the crystals that formed inside the jar. However, it's really not that hard to clean it out because, after all, the borax is laundry detergent, and when you add warm water to it, it dissolves. Well, I hope you enjoyed this experiment, and I hope your snowflakes turn out just as great as mine. Thank you. After you perform your experiment and your snowflake has formed, I have some more questions for you to reflect on your experiment with. What do you feel? Is it soft or hard? How heavy is it? How is your snow like the snow that falls from the sky? What colors do you see? Hold it up to the light. Now what colors do you see? If you do more than one snowflake, compare it to the first one. Are they the same or different? If they are the same, what is still the same? And if something is different, what is different? Some other activities you can do to extend on this experiment are children can document on a chart, a graph, the daily weather. Children can have a weather or snow journal and document storms through writing, drawings, photos, and even recording the amounts of rain from a rain gauge or measuring the snow with the simple tool of a ruler. To extend on these activities even more, online at www.sciencekids.co.nz/gamesactivities.html. There you will find interactive video computer games teaching children about liquids, gases, and solids. Now, these videos are for older children at elementary level. I don't recommend them for preschool level. And you will also find the science experiment on that website as well. Thank you, and happy snowflake making!